Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Minds. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast.
Yo.
It's Players Under Pressure Saturday Night Edition. Let's go.
Give me a hell yeah!
Coming to you on a day after we realized we just witnessed the best baseball performance of all time. It had to be a goddamn Dodger. Why are you wearing the LA hat there? I just seen that. Take that shirt off, motherfucker. No, you got to represent. Shohei Ohtani did his thing. He did his thing. This man went 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. But not only that, he pitched that night. 6 innings, 2 hits allowed, 10 strikeouts, motherfucker.
Nigga.
He basically pulled a Reggie Jackson and a Don Larson in the same exact game, almost. Don Larson is known for pitching the only perfect game in the World Series. He didn't pitch a perfect game, but 2 hits and 10 strikeouts is actually pretty close. No walks.
Not the best hitter in baseball, but he is the best player in baseball. I've said it once, and I'll say it again.
He's the best baseball player I've ever seen. I think it's no question
I think you can pretty much say that because we ain't see Babe Ruth.
No.
We ain't get to see that. So, yeah, I agree.
And Reggie Jackson's famous for hitting 3 home runs in the clinching game in Yankee Stadium for the World Series Game 6 back in '77. Yeah, that's one hell of a show. The Brewers, who look like the darlings of the Major League Baseball, just got swept by the reigning champions. So the Dodgers are back in the World Series and awaiting Seattle or Toronto. So it's a pretty crazy October without the Yankees around, but it's actually good for baseball. Some new teams hopefully will win. Hopefully not the Dodgers, but it is what it is. I'm a Yankee fan. I cannot.
It'd be crazy if it was Seattle. Nobody expected that.
Well, Seattle's up 3-2 going back to Toronto. The road team has won 4 of the 5 games. I think it's over. I think Seattle.
You think Seattle will finish it?
I think they'll finish it in 7. I think Toronto might win one more game, go to 7, but then, you know what I'm saying, I think that's where Seattle takes care of business. We'll see. I trust both bats against the Dodgers, so either or, whoever comes out of there, I hope they win, because I don't want to see the Dodgers hoist another trophy. Fuck them. Fuck LA. But without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
Hello, bro.
Finish him.
We are rated M for millennials. As I mentioned earlier, today is Saturday. Players Under Pressure. Our format is very, very simple.
Speaking of pressure.
We are here. Oh, yes. We are here Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday at midnight. Only on YouTube at Pressure Podcast Live. Mondays, we recap and learn what we saw in the weekend. Thursday, we use what we learned to establish what we have in the QFL, which is what everybody doesn't know. The QFL is what I call the NFL. And then on Saturday, using what we established on Thursday, we make our picks and predictions. Plus, we put players under pressure. Who's under pressure to perform? Who's on must-win mode? The cover athlete of today's episode is Caleb Williams. We will speak on them very soon. So let's get started. I guess we have a loaded show today. We have a big one. So here we got NFL Week 7, picks and predictions. We're going to talk a little fantasy football. We're going to talk a few pressure bets and then players under pressure. Who's on must-win mode and who's on upset alert. That's a good one.
Fatality.
So let's get with the slated games here. We're going to go with the slated games first, and then we're going to hit the primetime games, all right? What's up, Denali? Welcome back, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. You made it just in time. We're about to start topics here. We haven't really said much of anything.
Man, you already taking shots, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Waste time. Didn't waste no time.
Well, here's your chance. According to the viewers, according to Denali, we overhyped Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's stuck in a primetime game Monday Night Football. He's on the road at Detroit, where Detroit favored by 6. We will speak on them. But let's speak on these first, okay? Starting with the 1 o'clock games here, we have the worst QB matchup of the weekend in Tua versus Dylan Gabriel or Shador Sanders or whoever is going to start for him. Miami is favored. No, Cleveland is favored by 2.5. Miami's 2.5 point underdogs. All right. So the way we make our predictions, we ask what to expect out of this game and what's your prediction. So what do you expect from Miami versus Cleveland?
A close game, but I think Miami will get it done. I think it'll be sloppy from both sides. I'm not, Gabriel, he's just playing not to lose. I don't know if they'll open up the book more for him, the playbook, so that he can get it going offensively. But he shouldn't be throwing 55 times, and they should find a way to get the run game going. Because Miami's one of the worst defenses in the league, so that I expect a lot of, which is run the ball. I think that's the only chance that Cleveland has. But I think Miami will get it done just because they have a little more firepower on the offensive side.
And Denali, you're invited to go smoke with us whenever you want to, broski. I wish we could pass it to you digitally.
One day.
I actually expect Cleveland's defense to feast. I expect Cleveland's defense to feast on brain dead Tua and the Miami Dolphins offense. But I also expect Cleveland's offense to fail. They're going to shit the bed. I don't think that Cleveland's going to win this game.
Not me either. It's in Miami.
And it's not because I don't believe in Cleveland's defense. I just don't know what to expect from the offense. Meanwhile, I know even if Cleveland's defense feasts, Miami can still pull up 17 points. That might just be enough to beat the Cleveland Browns. So if I were you, I'd take the Miami Dolphins as 2.5 point underdogs, even though I don't trust them. I would not bet on this game if I were you, but if I had to, I would bet on Miami because I just don't trust anything from Dylan Gabriel. I haven't seen nothing to trust him for just yet. However, Miami has no defense to speak of. So if Dylan Gabriel wanted to show off something, this would be a good game to do it, right? At home. You're favored. You should have the momentum. You should have the energy. You guys have been putting up some good fights all throughout the season. It's not like they've been getting blown out left and right like the New York Trash. You know? Even New Orleans don't get blown out. So I will expect Miami to put up a fight, obviously, but I don't think Cleveland has enough offensive potential to win. So I would bet the money line on Miami.
We already said last time, Denali, that we think Gabriel should be benched by now because again, he's not playing.
He ain't shit.
Aggressively. He's just not playing aggressively.
Well, he can't be. I don't expect many rookies to be aggressively.
Yeah, but to play with some type of confidence that you're gonna get, make throws. You know what I'm saying? There's none of that. It's just like dink and dunk here and there. You saw that 55 passes. He had like 200 yards,
Something like that.
So,
but what the hell are you doing making a rookie on his second game ever against that kind of defense?
I mean, they couldn't run the ball though.
Yeah, but you don't. But you get creative. You know what I'm saying? You don't make him pass 52 times. He's a rookie. His second game ever. Not even Jared Goff and Peyton Manning do those things in their 40s.
It's true.
Unless the game called for it. So let's get to the next game. I don't have your game as a primetime game because J.J. McCarthy is not playing. However, it is important, so I'm going to call it the Vader versus Obi-Wan game. For those who don't know Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi was Anakin Skywalker's trainer, mentor, master, while he was the apprentice. But eventually, the apprentice got a little hothead. The wrong words got into his ear. He fell into the dark side, became Darth Vader, and he actually dueled one-on-one with Obi-Wan, which is the best duel of all Star Wars. And this is what we have here. Vader is Jalen Hurts. He's now the reigning champion. I would say he's the Darth Vader in this mold. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi is obviously Carson Wentz. Okay? But he can still sling it out here. What do you expect from here? This is your team. This is your game. Go ahead, bro. Lead off.
I don't know what to expect. Our offense has been spotted.
What the fuck?
Did you just say that?
Nah, I don't. I don't know what to expect. I'm going with my team.
You hear this, Denali?
I'm going with my team, but I don't know what to expect. I expect this game possibly to be close. I don't think it's gonna be one of those where people think we're just gonna figure everything out in one game. I really don't. I think we're gonna win this game because we have championship medal, but and Minnesota doesn't. But I don't think it'll be a rout. They have Justin Jefferson. They have Jordan Addison. They have people that they can throw the ball to, and we have two of the worst corners that don't want to tackle, that don't want to even make the play after the play was made in the first place. I watched Keely Ringo watch the man catch the ball, basically like throw his head down and let the guy get at least 2 more yards before somebody else came and tackled him.
Be cool,
That's
nigga.
no type of effort to me. Like, I don't respect that.
I smell pussy. Is that you,
But I'm definitely taking Jalen Hurts. I mean, I'm taking Jalen Hurts. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. It's my quarterback.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a page off of Denali's book. I'm gonna go with the black quarterback on this one. Fuck that shit. I don't care.
Goddamn white boy.
Listen, man. I expect Hurts to cook, and I expect Wentz to throw an INT. I think you guys are gonna win convincingly. Vegas has you favored by 1.5 against Minnesota. I think it's because they respect Minnesota's coaching and defense, and because of your offensive struggles.
So do I.
So, but I still think you're going to win by more than a field goal. I think you guys are going to take care of business here. You're going to look like the Philadelphia Eagles. But I just hope for once, you guys can score on both halves. I don't want to see a score.
And it doesn't have to be to AJ Brown. It could be to anybody. That's my only problem. That they keep singling out AJ Brown. Get the ball to Devontae. You have all these weapons. It could be to anybody. Let's get the offense going with anybody right now. We need to find some type of consistency within our offense, whether it be running the ball or
you're
passing the ball.
You're taking the wrong approach. That's an approach you have if you have a concurrent system. When you have a new system, what you're trying to do is master the system. So what you want them to do is master the system so you can see the consistency. You're not going to see the consistency until they master this new offensive coordinator system.
No, but all I'm saying is that they're singling out players. So I don't think they need to single out players because every week you're not going to get the same targets. You're not going to.
Who are you listening to? Because I haven't heard anybody single out any players.
They single out AJ Brown all the time. Talking about they need to get him more targets.
No. They single him out for his attitude, not for his targets.
I've been watching some stuff. What they're saying.
I don't know. I watched that
He
shit
needs to
all
get
week
more
long. I
targets.
haven't heard
And I
one
heard-
peep of any player of the Philadelphia Eagles.
I literally heard somebody say the other day, because it was a Thursday game. Jamar Chase can get 20 targets, but AJ Brown can only get 10 and a half in a game. Like, how's that possible? Like, bro, it's not.
Jamar Chase is not going to get 20 targets every game. And if they do, it's because that's the system they run over there. Not because
That's what I'm saying.
he's that good. Justin Jefferson's that good. They don't throw it to him 20 times. That's just not the way it works. I don't know. I don't know who you listen to, bro. You need to stop listening to those people because those are not even fair arguments. A fair argument is that I will pose to you. Did y'all forget that you have Saquon?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's why I think we need to get back to our identity. But I also think the reason why we're not running the ball as much is because our offensive line is banged up, which nobody's talking about as well. But
I still got Philly going.
I'm not making no excuses. I think we need to get this shit done and at least look like a championship team. Last week was an embarrassment
Yeah.
in
So
all type of ways. So
once again, I don't expect the Death Star to blow up Minnesota, but I do expect Darth Vader to go in there and go ham on some people. And I expect Obi-Wan Kenobi to look old. So let's go to the Carolina-New York trash game. In this game, Carolina's also favored by 1.5 on the road. They're also a team known for a shaky offense. They're also known for a consistent quarterback play. And they're also known for having, a unproven coach to this far in Carolina. I think all eyes are on Bryce here, even though all those things are true. Because he's the quarterback, this is the QFL, all blame and praise go to the quarterback, right? Absolutely. So all eyes are on Bryce. I need Bryce to do what he's been doing, managing the game, running the ball, limiting mistakes, making plays when your team needs to, and you'll win the game. There's no way in hell, if you don't make mistakes, the New York Trash are going to come in at home and beat you. It ain't happening. Okay. I expect the New York Trash to be the first to go 7 losses. That's the only expectation I have for this one. Go ahead.
Carolina Panthers, move on. I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Enough said.
I was gonna say a bye week, but this ain't really a bye week because
We already spoke how Carolina found new life.
I don't believe the New York Trash are actually the worst team in the league, despite what the record says. They're one of those teams that will put up a fight, but they are not a real football organization, so they're not going to function right. This is why they're 0-6. It's not because of talent; it's because of function. They're just a dysfunctional team. So I expect them to be the first of 7 losses with a brand new coach again. So let's get to the next slate of games here. This is a bye week for the Patriots. Here, this is favored by 7 on the road. I expect Drake to throw for 4 touchdowns. I expect Drake to go.
Goddamn white boy.
I expect Cam Ward to maybe even continue what he did and stay in the 80-plus range passer rating. I hope he stays at above 60. I say 63% completion, and just don't throw any picks. If you don't throw any picks, you can make this game interesting. You're not going to win, but you can make this really interesting because the guy on the other side of the field is playing like a top 10 QB. Denali may not like it because he's white, and Cam Ward is not. But Cam Ward is a rookie. He plays for the worst team. This is, to me, the worst team in the league. And there's a reason why he was the number 1 overall pick. They needed a quarterback. They needed something, but it's going to take time for this team to gel. And, I mean, I wanted to say, I wish I could say humble pie alert, but I can't trust that on Tennessee. Not because of Ward, just because of Tennessee.
Yeah, I hear you. So I think the scariest thing about New England is that they haven't even been able to use their run game the right way yet. So when that gets going, this team, man, sky's the limit. To be honest with you, like Drake May is playing incredible. He's like top 5 in damn near everything, which is insane to say. But then on top of that, even though they don't have like that good of a wide receiver core, he's still getting it done. He's finding ways to get it done. And they still haven't got their run game working. That defense is gonna get even tighter. They're gonna get better as the season goes on. They'll build more chemistry.
And it's a new coach and a new system, so
they're a new coach.
They're just only getting better because that's all as they start mastering that system.
Wow.
Under Vibrell.
There's no way I could see Tennessee beat the Patriots. There's just no way. At home, away, it don't matter where it's at. Like this is just one of those where. You just don't have no chance.
Let's read some chats here. So Denali says nothing to do with color, but Drake May is mid at best. Well, you might be able to say that, but right now, currently, he's playing in the last 3 weeks. He's actually been kicking ass. So for now, we have to call it for what it is and give him his props. He's playing like a top 10 QB. I didn't say he's a top 10 QB. I say he's playing like a top 10 QB. Listen to my words. Okay, I don't jump to conclusions very easy. To me, it takes time for you to prove it yourself to me. So he's just doing it right now. But we got to understand the Tennessee Titans, it's not Cam Ward's fault. It's not.
Denali, I'm talking about the stats. In the stats, if you go to the stats, it says that he's top 5 in yards per game, and not yards per game, in yards total passing, 1,500. He has 1,500. Yes, with the what? Give me his top 3 wide receivers.
I don't know about top 5. He means top 5 numbers is what he has, but he's not top 5.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about top 5 numbers.
But
I'm not talking about
Cam Ward, I don't think he's total trash because he's looking like he's improving. It's just he doesn't have much of a team, bro. His receivers lead the league in drop passes. They can't catch the ball for some reason, and I don't know about that coach over there.
Crazy how they want to praise Caleb Williams even when he's doing bad, but the moment Cam Ward's doing bad, everybody's like on his neck. It's like, what the hell? That's not. I'm not gonna look at it like that. He's a rookie, his first year. It's gonna take time, and he's not in the best situation.
He's not.
It is what it is.
Next game here, we have the Las Vegas Raiders, who are humbly going into Arrowhead. Underdogs, 11.5 points.
I like how you put massacre because that's what it might look.
Massacre alert.
End up being.
This is the first game where Worthy, Hollywood Brown, and Rashid Rice are all healthy with Travis Kelce and Pacheco. At home, with momentum. The Bills are on a bye week after losing. The Steelers just lost, and the Ravens are on a bye week. there is no way in hell this spread is not going to cover. Normally, I tell you guys, don't when you see 10 plus on the spread, do not bet on it because it never hits. Just bet the money line because they're going to win, but when they put 12, 13, 14, I never bet those because they never hit. This one's hitting. This one has all the readings of hitting. The only reason they will never hit is because the Raiders are a divisional opponent and they know how to play them, but I just think Kansas City's riding in a different way than the Vegas Raiders are prepared for, and this is not going to be pretty. By halftime, they should already cover. So that's what I expect. I expect Mahomes to throw for 5 touchdowns.
Damn, I'm expecting an ass kicking. I expect Kansas City to stop the run entirely so that Geno can throw a couple picks because that's what I expect. I expect Geno to throw a couple picks.
Geno's going to throw picks. This is one of the pressure bets, everybody. Anytime Geno INT. All right? I would bet that Wentz and Geno, out of all the quarterbacks, will throw picks in this weekend. Okay? Would you take that 11.5? I would.
Yeah.
I think that's a no-brainer. This is the only time I will tell you guys to do it. And then we have the last game of this slate here in New Orleans, who are also underdogs on the road to Chicago by 4.5 points. Let me go first on this one.
Go ahead.
Now, I know. I said it. Spencer Rattler is trash. I didn't like him. I lied. I have since called him the Rat. And the Rat's going to go toe-to-toe with Caleb Williams. But they're not going to win. But the Rat is going to go toe-to-toe with Caleb Williams. And if Caleb Williams does not answer the bell, that's why you're the cover athlete, bro, because you are under pressure. You are on must-win mode, brother. The reason why you're on must-win mode is because people want to see Caleb Williams finally having some consistency. People want to see the Chicago Bears back and alive and well. The leagues in any sport are better when the main cities are around. That's just the way it is. Chicago needs to be around. Okay. Sadly, they only have one team, so Caleb, those responsibilities fall on you. And not to mention, it's against New Orleans. Nobody's going to be watching this game because everybody expects Caleb to win this game. Okay. But we know that Rat is a gamer. He may not be a winner, but he's a gamer. And if Caleb ain't on his fucking Q's and P's, we will be roasting him Monday evening, all right? So my expectation is that the Rat is going to go toe-for-toe with Caleb Williams, but they will still not win.
I agree. I have the same thing, but I have a question. If the student becomes the master and Mr. Rat, does he become Master Splinter?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fatality.
Nah, yeah, I think this game will be close because I think the Rattler is gonna go in there and he's good, man. I don't know where the hell it came. Well, okay, I'll say this. Coming out of high school, he was a top 5-star recruit. So he, you know what I'm saying, he has the credentials. So we'll see. I mean, it looks good though. It looks good right now. Right now, it looks really good.
Listen, man, it's happened before. It's happened in music and in history, and in sports history. It's happened with Dennis Rodman. For those who don't know, Dennis Rodman was 6'2" until 22 years old. All of a sudden, he grew to 6'9" or 6'8". At 22 years old, a late growth spurt. That's when he started playing basketball. He never played basketball a day in his life before he was 22 years old. And look at him, he's a Hall of Famer. And also punk music. Punk music started in a place in New York City called CBGB's. It was just a rundown, dirty bar that people loved to hang out with. It was just the same clique of friends that just kept supporting each other. And the point of both stories is that sometimes having a place without pressure and without expectations and with enough time to be trash, sometimes eventually some of those people become good. Sometimes some of those people eventually become good. Just have enough time to be trash. Nobody looks at them. Nobody's bothering them. They're just doing what they're doing.
I agree with that.
Most don't do nothing, but some come out and become gems. Okay, sometimes in those cases, and having a place where you have no pressure, you actually have the time to just do what you do and learn the hard way.
Exactly.
Sometimes you become good, and that might be what's happening with the Rattler. All right, the last slate of games here before we get to the primetime games. Here we have YN versus YN. I have Jackson Dart versus Bo Nix.
Goddamn, white boy.
both white QBs. I don't think Denali likes any one of these guys. What do you expect from here? Actually, let's read some chats. He says Aaron Glenn needs to be fired ASAP. Wrong. The team needs to be sold ASAP. Keep Aaron Glenn, because something tells me he's actually a good coach. Denali, the New York Trash are not a real football organization. So you can't tell me if a coach is good or bad, or if a player is good or bad, since we don't know, since it's not a real organization. If they function like a real team would, then we could see that. But how many times have we seen a player or a coach go from there and go somewhere else and do good things? But for some reason, it never works in that I don't know, organization or fraud organization. It just never works. It's not Aaron Glenn's fault. I called this shit before he got fired. I called this shit years ago. I've been saying it weekly. This is why we put him in the shelter. You see that New York Trash plane up there? They were bum of the week 3. You know why? No, week 4. Week 4. Reason why was because even though they have a new coach and a new GM and a new quarterback and new players, they're still now they're 0-6. They were on the way to 0-5 at that moment. Now they're 0-6.
And in the last game, they threw for 47 yards.
It doesn't matter who the coach is, man. It's them. It's the organization. I've been said that.
It's embarrassing.
If Cleveland loses, does Dylan Gabriel get benched? I hope so. We want to see Shedeur Sanders.
We believe, at this point, might as well.
The end of the first half was the worst clock management I've ever seen. And I know, but he was desperate because he's 0-6. It's his first year as a coach. Nothing to do with color, but Drake May is mid at best. He already said that. And
He said,
he misheard. All right, so go ahead with your New York versus Denver.
I think it'll be a defensive game. I think it'll be a low-scoring game because neither one of them, to me.
Denver surprisingly has. Vegas has Denver surprisingly favored by 7.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe 3.
That was.
What the fuck?
I don't trust Vegas on this one. Vegas is probably trusting Denver's defense a little too much, but completely ignoring Denver's offense is a problem. Now, here's what I think.
And Dart got legs, so he's gonna be able to move the ball a little bit. I think so.
I
don't think it'll be like.
My expectation is Dart is gonna struggle.
You think Dart's struggle? I agree.
And he's still gonna outplay Bo Nix.
Dang.
That's a crazy part.
Fatality.
I think Dart is gonna struggle, and he's still gonna be better than the Bo Nix. That's what I think.
I think Knicks just needs to manage the game.
I think the Denver Broncos will win at home. However, not by 7. I wouldn't cover that. I just bet the money line. However, if New York's Thibodeau and Abdul Carter get busy, Giants winning this one. If they get busy and get to Bo Nix 3-4 times, Giants will win this one. But if they only get him 1 or twice, Knicks are gonna, not Knicks, but the Denver Broncos are gonna win this game. So then you have the battle of the NFC East here. You have an old rivalry in the Washington Redskins on the road to the Dallas Cowboys. Who do you think is favored in this game?
Probably Dallas.
Nope.
It's Washington?
It is
Good.
Washington.
It
should be. They're favored by 2.5.
I thought maybe because it was at home and because they're so good at home. Because I was just going to bring that up. I was like, everybody says they're so good at home, so maybe they do pull off the upset. Hell no. Because of that atrocious defense.
I expect JD5 to go super. I expect him to look Super Saiyan in this game against that defense.
He's going to have fun.
And I expect Dak to counter, but it won't be enough.
Tippy-toe. Fucking do
I think
moonwalk
Washington
on
is
his
going to
ass.
cover that 2.5 spread. I'll definitely bet that one. Washington minus 2.5. Whoa. Mind you guys, I'm 50-19 thus far this season, discounting week 1. From week 2 to now, I'm 50-19. Week 1, we forgot to actually do this. I actually meant to keep track of it. And week 2 is the only time I remember to actually keep track of all the games. Because week 1, we only did a few games instead of all the games. And from now on, we're just going to do all the games, but we're going to highlight a few. I think JD5 is going to go Super Saiyan on this one. I expect 3 or 4 TDs, maybe 2 passing, 2 rushing. Dallas don't have a defense to, take advantage of the fact that Washington has a weak run game. So I expect JD5 to feast as long as he doesn't make mistakes. This This should cover 2.5 for sure.
Yeah.
But I expect that to counter. I expect that to be top 5 MVP quarterback right now, as he's been thus far.
Yeah.
Unless Washington's defense shows something, because they haven't shown much this year. Then we have Green Bay versus Arizona. Upset alert? No, not really. I wish Kyler Murray was playing, but it's very questionable that he is. It's more likely he's not. If he plays, I give him more of a chance of an upset, but because he's not, I expect this to be somewhat of a close game. They have Green Bay Packers favored by 7. Against Jacoby Brissett, I see it covering. Against Kyler Murray, I don't see it covering. But I still have Green Bay winning this one.
I don't know how to feel about this game though. I come in thinking, okay, Green Bay, yeah, they're the better team. But are they really? Because I feel like actually Arizona plays better in all three phases, especially more consistent. Their defense, to me, even though I think Green Bay's
better,
supposed to be better, Arizona's is actually better. So that's kind of alarming. But I think Jordan Love will just do enough. I heard this dude is questionable, so if he doesn't play, they might be in trouble. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
Jordan Love?
No, the running back.
Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, I think Josh Jacobs is.
That's something to watch out for, because if they don't have Josh Jacobs,
I smell pussy. Is that you?
Let's not forget last week he carried, and I mean he literally carried.
King Jamie's in the house, everybody. Welcome back, brother. How you
Give
doing?
me a hell yeah!
What's up, King Jamie?
Yeah, I might see an upset if Kyler Murray plays, but without Kyler, I just don't see Jacoby Brissett against Micah Parsons and them. But Micah Parsons better start getting on, because like you said, last week he didn't have last week they were on
How
a bye,
many you
right?
have on the year?
Yeah, I think he only has 3 sacks.
There you go.
So,
Making too much money for that.
Micah, you are the highest
I know.
paid
I get the pressures and stuff,
non-QB
but
of all time. It's
that
time to
ain't-
show what your money's worth, all right? So, let's get to the games that we are going to cover and highlight. We're going to start with the London game. I thought this game was more important than the Philly game, because not just because both teams have playoff implications, but because these two quarterbacks are on a crossroads here. Matthew Stafford's trying to hang on to his glorious self, and Trevor Lawrence trying to break out of being Terror Lawrence. So this is a matchup between the number 5th ranked offense and number 3 ranked defense. This is a solid team in Los Angeles versus the 17th ranked offense and the number 8th ranked defense. The Rams lead this all-time series 5-1. All right, 5-1 is the all-time series. But there's one thing to note: this game is in London. No team in the NFL has more experience playing in Wembley Stadium than the Jacksonville Jaguars. What do you expect from this game? Who's winning?
I'm expecting these guys to be able to run the ball, pass the ball. The LA Rams, I'm saying. I expect the defense to get to Trevor Lawrence a couple times. I think he'll get flustered, and I'm expecting just an okay game from Trevor Lawrence. I think from what I saw last week, it didn't look good. It didn't look good at all. And if you're telling me that that's the number 3 defense, and that they got Jared Verse, even though I like the Jaguars defense, I'm not trusting that. I'm not trusting Trevor Lawrence over Matthew Stafford. I'm taking Matthew Stafford every time, and twice on Sunday.
Just to read the chat, King Jamie says, I ain't done a damn thing all day. I ain't even put on pants. Just Xbox and cookies.
Give me a hell yeah!
Good day.
Sounds like a nice Saturday.
It's a good day, buddy.
I
wish.
completely agree. I don't care how comfortable Jacksonville is in London. There's no way in hell you can show me anything to prove that I should trust my money on what I call Trevor Lawrence, over Matthew Stafford. Now, I agree that number 3 ranked defense don't look like it on tape, but that's what the numbers say. I expect Matthew Stafford to outduel Terror Lawrence, and I expect the Rams to cover that 3-point spread. So I'm picking the Rams -3. Get to the next game here. This is another good one. We got the 5-1 Colts on the road against the Hollywood Chargers. San Diego is favored by 1.5.
The disrespect.
This is the number 1 rated offense and the number 4 ranked defense versus the number 22 ranked offense and the number 12 ranked defense. One team is riding high and the other team lost their way. One team can run the football like nobody else can, and the other team doesn't even know who the starting running back is. How the fuck does Vegas have Justin Herbert and the San Diego Chargers favored by 1.5?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is I don't know. I don't have.
This
nothing
is
for
disrespectful.
I don't have nothing for that.
I expect JT to crush, to cook, to fry San Diego, Jonathan Taylor, okay? And I expect the Herb to herb out. I expect the Chargers to put up 22 points, exactly what their offense is ranked, and I expect the Colts to put up 30. I'm betting on the Indiana Colts. I have no reason to trust my money on Justin Herbert. I don't care if he's the home team. I don't care who his coach is.
I'm taking the Colts, but I agree with you. The Colts are very overrated. They at this point, because
I don't trust them, but against the Chargers, I trust them more.
they played Miami, Denver, Tennessee, and they finally got a chance to beat somebody, and they lost, and the Rams. Then they go play Vegas, who we think's trash, and Arizona, who we think's okay. So I like them. I'm picking them, but I think it'll be a closer game than. But I think in the fourth quarter, again, Justin Herbert will not get a touchdown because he done it in the last 3 weeks. Can you guys believe that? Can you guys believe? Look, man,
Goddamn, white boy.
I dropped thing.
You drop thing, not thing. That's from the Adams family right there.
My bad. He likes to move sometimes.
Yes. There's no way I'm trusting Justin Herbert in this game. All right, let's get to the next one here. This is a Monday night. No, this is the Sunday night football game, rather, where the Atlanta Falcons are on the road against the 49ers, who are strangely favored by 1.5. And last time I checked, it says Purdy is out. I have it right here on my screen. Purdy is out. Is this also disrespect? Because you're talking about the number 27th ranked offense versus the number 24th ranked offense. But you have the number 7th ranked defense with the number 15th ranked defense, and they just lost you know who. This one's a tough one. But without their linebacker, I don't see how they could stop Bijan Robinson. However, does Atlanta know to use Bijan Robinson more than Michael Penix in this game? It's a first-year coach.
I would think so.
It's a first-year coach.
The reason why I would think so is because they were so successful last week. There's no way
Yeah, but
You don't
sometimes
try.
sometimes they do it accidentally, not knowing that that's the game plan. You do it for this game against this team. Because passing the ball, you could do it against the Niners, but I think Bijan Robinson is your key to winning this game in San Fran. Atlanta's actually 7-4 versus San Fran since 2002. They have a good record against them. I actually expect that to continue. It's not just because Purdy is gone. It's just the hellacious defense pass rush that they have against Mac Jones. I think he's going to throw some more interceptions.
And I think Mac Jones can't even move right now because he's actually limping over that ankle.
All the
injury.
signs point to me not to trust the 49ers this weekend. I'm going to go with the upset here, flat out. Falcons plus 1.5. I expect Bijan Robinson will torch these motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying too. I think their run game is it's too good right now. It's been good for the last 2 weeks. So yeah,
I don't expect that to
it's
change.
trending up. Yeah.
Here we have the matchup that I've been waiting for because my Ravens ain't playing this week. This is a Monday night football game. The first one, we have two, one at 7, one at 10. The 7 o'clock game features the Tampa Bay Bucks on the road against Detroit, who's favored by 6. That's disrespectful. This is the number 6 ranked offense versus the number 2 ranked offense. But not by a mile, so I don't see why 6. I would have said 2.5 is what you should put for this one. Then the number 24th ranked defense, I can see why against the number 18th ranked defense. Tampa Bay's defense is not as good as it was last year. I have to admit that. I don't know if they have the weapons to be able to do it, but I know they have the coach that knows how to fix that. Let's see if it can be done. However, you don't have to do it for a whole year. You just have to do it for one game. Because all the other games, Baker would just outdo the quarterback. But this time, you have a quarterback that can go toe for toe for Baker Mayfield. Now, I wouldn't say this is a completely even matchup. I think Baker is by far the better quarterback now. I think he has a higher ceiling than Goff has, and I think he has a higher floor than Goff has. And I think it's proven now. Jared Goff he's going to cook. He's going to cook.
This is going to be a shootout.
But even if the Bucs don't win, I don't see the Lions covering the 6-point spread. So I'm going to go with the Buccaneers +6. Even though they might not win, I think Buccaneers +6 is the bet here.
I'm going with the Bucs too.
I'm going with the Bucs.
I'm going with the Bucs.
I'm going with Baker. Detroit leads the all-time series 33-30.
I mean, I guess you could say that's
so that looks like an evenly matched series, and it looks like an evenly matched team right here. I think this is going to be probably the game of the week. This is a shootout for sure.
I've watched him play live too, man. It's not.
There's no defense in this game.
He's really good, bro.
It's
It's really good.
I don't expect too many sacks, interceptions, fumbles, none of that. I expect a bunch of fucking touchdowns. And did Mike Evans come back?
Facts, King Jamie. Yeah, Mike Evans, baby.
Mike Evans is back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Eat. Godwin is back.
He's
Ibuka.
going to eat.
Kate Otten. I just. The only way I see the Lions actually winning this game dominantly is if the Lions just Montgomery and gives them to fucking hell like they did to my Ravens.
Yeah.
But even we scored 30 on them still.
Nah, yeah, it's gonna.
That's the thing. Even when they did that, we still scored 30 on them. So it doesn't matter.
It's gonna be like
A prolific offense is gonna feast on these guys.
Third down conversion is gonna be like 9 of 19 type shit, like good ass percentages and shit.
Let's read some chats here before we get
Maybe
to the
even
next
better
one.
than that.
Rams W, Stafford all day.
Maybe like
was a great day. One time I laid around on my dead ass for 3 days. The only reason I took off my sweatpants was to use them for a napkin. Oh my goodness gracious, this guy here.
Be cool, nigga.
I love this brother here. Denali says I really hate the Colts. I don't mind the Colts. I can care less for them. I don't hate them or like them. Falcons W. Yep, I agree with you there. Go Baker.
Hate is such.
They mad he is the most overrated player in the NFL and is even close. I can't wait to watch them talk about Baker on Tuesday. Oh, okay. And when you see us Monday or Tuesday early in the morning because we do Mondays at midnight, watch how Baker Mayfield is still the MVP.
And how I say, I told you.
Okay?
I promise you that.
Listen, Baker, he's the leading MVP right now. That's just what it is. Let's get to the last Monday Night Football game, the last primetime game we're going to cover before we get to the players under pressure. Here we have the Texans on the road to Seattle. Seattle's favored by 3. This is accurate. You have the 22th ranked offense versus the number 1 ranked defense. And then you have the number 5 ranked offense and the number 6 ranked defense. So you have a solid team on one end and you have a solid defense on the other end with a struggling offense. Seattle's on a 3-game win streak versus Houston. I expect that to continue. I expect Sam VP to do what he does best and save my fantasy football season, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Stroud is going to throw an interception, and the Seahawks are going to win this game. I don't know what's wrong with Stroud, but this is not the game I see him busting out like he did against the Ravens because the Ravens were missing 7 out of 11
It's a
starters.
different defense, man. It's a different defense.
What do you expect?
I expect more of what you said, basically. Sam Darnold, he's just playing at a better level than CJ right now. Look at that offense. Number 22 offense in the league. Like,
By points. But my rankings are by points. I go by points, not yards, everybody, just so you know. Go ahead, bro.
got you. And I just feel like Seattle's just been more consistent on both sides of the ball. Now, I will say this. Their defense does have a lot of lapses, and I'm talking about Seattle's. So maybe if CJ got it going, they have a chance. And I think they have a chance in this game. But am I taking my money on the Texans? No, because where I go that wins this to me is the fact that Seattle's able to run the ball, and the Texans cannot really run the ball, and they have a better quarterback at the moment. C.J. Stroud is just not playing to the level that I expect him to play.
Yeah. I haven't seen any reason to say why C.J. Stroud is going to torch the Seahawks defense. He has the weapons to do it. He has the arm strength to do it. He has the skills to do it and the talent to do it. I just don't see him doing it for some reason. Until I see him doing it, I can't trust C.J. Stroud over Sam Darnold. However, this is a defense I don't trust Sam Darnold on.
What's up, Turga?
What's up, brother? Chilling, just making our predictions for the Week 7 slates. We're here talking about the last Monday Night Football game. The only thing I worry is that Sam Darnold against a strong defense. But even then, with the way C.J. Stroud's been playing, I still can't see, them winning. So
And I think
I got the Seahawks
and I
covering
think
this one.
Sam Darnold probably has turned a new leaf with that though. I think he's just,
Maybe he's improved.
He's just one of those guys who's kind of surgical right now.
Yeah, maybe he has improved. I hope so.
It's
Put up
possible.
20 points for my fantasy football team, please.
It's
And thank you.
possible. It's possible. I mean, he's playing like that.
But Stroud, you're playing a lot like
Smell pussy, is that you, Josh?
you're playing like pussy, bro. And I hate to say it like that, bro, because I fucking love this guy.
I mean, didn't he go toe to toe with in Detroit already? Sam?
Yeah,
No, he was making all the throws. I mean,
he went toe to toe with Tampa too.
I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was right there. Like,
If there's a number 2 MVP, I'd probably say it's him or Mahomes right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So go ahead, Sam. Be the MVP. I know you can, please, for my fantasy and for your Seahawks over there. All right, let's get to the players under pressure. Here, as we all know, we are rated M for millennials, so we do things the millennial way. When we put players under pressure, who has to perform, we like to use the Dragon Ball Z rooms, the special rooms that they have. Whenever the Cell games are about to happen, whenever Frieza's on the way to Earth to threaten all life and humanity, they go to either the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which is a special room. You could spend a whole year's worth of training in 24 hours, and this is all they have till tomorrow. So go ahead. You're the one that owns the keys to this room.
Caleb Williams.
Cover athletes.
Show me special. Show me special. I want to see from beginning to end, you play consistent and play at a high level. I've seen you do it in glimpses. I want to see you do it in this game and just keep it there. Don't go down here, have moments. No, just stay here. Stay up here. Bo Nix, got to play better. Just need to manage the game in this one. So even if you're not accurate, just manage the game. Keep it real simple. Use your running backs. Use that beautiful mind that you have as a head coach in Sean Payton. You'll be just fine. Justin Herbert, 3 weeks. I just need a fourth quarter touchdown, bro. I just need you to score in the fourth quarter. Show me that, and maybe I'll start saying, oh, he might be onto a new league. Maybe.
white boy.
C.J. Stroud. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of what's going on with you. I don't know if it's the fact that you got a new offensive coordinator. Could be that, but not like we haven't seen in about 2 years now. Anything other than you being inaccurate, and I didn't expect this to go back. I didn't expect you to go backwards. So I just need you to be consistent, have a good game, manage that motherfucker, and see if you have a chance to at least, stay in that game with Sammy D. I have Bryce Young in there because I think Bryce Young has turned a leaf. I think the Panthers in general have turned a leaf, and they look like it's going upward. And the fact that you're playing now the Jets, I'm expecting at least 3 to 4 touchdowns. So give me that. Drake May, continue to do what you're doing. I think you'll be just fine. I mean, you got a bye week. Jordan Love, show me anything, bro. Show me anything. I mean, even the game against Detroit. Since the game against Detroit, you haven't shown me really anything. Josh Jacobs is carrying you. Show me something, please. Anything. Baker Mayfield, keep doing what you're doing. you're the lead MVP right now, in my opinion. You're doing it with people that are hurt. So I can't wait till your players get back to see you on the highest of levels because I think you're really going places. Jared Goff. Simple, man. Match Baker Mayfield's energy. You know he's gonna bring it. You know he's gonna bring it. So you better match his energy because if you don't, he'll embarrass you. And you know it. I know it. I watched my team get embarrassed by Baker Mayfield. He's like that. Come out there, be sharp, get it done. JD Fives. Simple, bro. No turnovers. Don't turn the ball over. Keep the ball within your hand. Stop fumbling that motherfucker. Get that shit to your running back. Simple as hell. We already know what you're capable of. We know who you are. It was just a bad game from you. Shit happens. Bounce back. Jalen Hurts.
3 Honda Civics with spoonage.
Man, I need you. I don't know if you need to knock out the offensive coordinator and become the offensive coordinator. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But do whatever you can to win this game. I want to win this game. I do not want to get embarrassed in this game. I want our troops ready to come out and play at the highest level and show that we have championship medal. Please do that. If you do that for us, we get a victory. That's all that matters. Patrick Mahomes. Love what I'm seeing for the last 3 weeks, sir. Just continue doing what you're doing and add a little bit of hopefully when you get Rashee Rice, you can add that and go to that level where I believe I said at the beginning of the season that I had you at my MVP and you're starting to play like that. I love to see it. Keep it up.
And that's the place and the pressure for you, bro. Well done.
Give me a hell yeah.
I hold the keys to the gravity room. In Dragon Ball Z, the gravity room is a special room where you can multiply Earth's gravity times however much you can handle before you take on Cell or Frieza or whoever. But let's read some chat. When are we getting an NBA preview?
Very soon, buddy. Very soon.
Monday, this is the last week we don't talk basketball. After this episode, Monday, we will start talking.
When is the draft?
The NBA.
The draft is?
I believe it's Monday.
Monday?
It is. So we'll do the live draft.
There you go.
With you guys here. Fantasy
You want
basketball
that?
draft.
There you go. You got a preview.
Because Monday we will talk the N3A. It's not the NBA. It's the N3A. It's the Negro 3-Point Association.
Finish him.
Sir.
All right. So let's get to the gravity room. Players under pressure for Week 7. Let's go with low gravity room. 20 times gravity. In this room you will find Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, Trevor Lawrence, and the Herb, Justin Herbert. Every time I put them in these rooms, I give them special instructions for them to succeed this weekend. For Danny Dimes, it's to run it. Just run it. Give Jonathan Taylor 30, 34 carries and just run it down their throats. You should come out with an easy victory. For Trevor Lawrence, you face the Rams and that number 3 ranked defense somehow. I mean, you're not going to be able to run this game because I like Travis Etienne, but he ain't that kind of running back. I think it's clear. You're going to have to pass the win. You're going to have to throw this fucking shit, and you're going to have to do 3-4 touchdowns to outdo Matthew Stafford. That's what you're going to have to do to win. And then for Justin Herbert, you got to light it up. You got to light it up in Hollywood because 20-something points what you're averaging is not enough. You have one of the worst offensive ratings of all the quarterbacks, and your team is one of the worst ranked offensive teams. How could you be a top 10 quarterback with all the other quarterbacks kicking ass except you? You know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
Finish him.
I'm not that guy. Next, 50 times gravity room. Here you have Sam VP, you have CJ Stroud, and you have Jordan Love. I gave him special instructions as well. For Sam, just don't throw any INTs and you should win the game. For CJ Stroud, I think you need to not go 0 touchdowns in this game. You have a lot of games where you have 0 touchdowns. It's enough time for you to stop doing that. And number one, if you want to win this game, you're going to have to throw for something. And then for Jordan Love, no L's, man. Just don't lose. Just don't lose. You're supposed to be favored against Arizona without their quarterback. There's no reason why you should not win this game. So there goes that. Now for the 100 times gravity room, you have JD5, Dak Prescott, and Jared Goff. For JD5 is to go Super Saiyan against the Dallas worst ranked defense in the league and win this game back on track. Dak, you're gonna have to go MVP and hope your defense gets one stop or two. Honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. I honestly don't know what to tell you. And Jared Goff, you got to go hunt. You are a Detroit Lion. So lions are apex predators in the animal kingdom. Matter of fact, they're called the kings of the fucking jungle.
Fatality.
And then let's get to 400 times gravity room. Here's where you get this ultimate pressure. Only the elite players come here. And as we know, pressure makes diamonds. Here you have Jalen Hurts, who is
3 Honda Civics with spoon engines.
turboed and Nas, with Baker Mayfield and the great one, the 3-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time MVP, Pat Mahomes. For Jalen Hurts, get the TP out. What does TP means? Not the Native American shit that, you know what I'm saying, the little TP. No, it ain't toilet paper either. It's the fucking tush push. Where the fuck's that been? Just use the fucking tush push. Fuck what your offensive coordinator says. He don't know what he's doing. Just do what you do best and just wreck shit up, baby. Go Super Saiyan. Then you got Baker Mayfield. Just stay MVP. Do what you've been doing all year long. Just stay MVP, stay clutch, stay Baker, and you'll win. And Patrick Mahomes, I will never ask of you of this ever again. But because I love the Raiders logo and because I love Geno Smith, have mercy on their souls. Have mercy. Have mercy. It's okay to just shoot them in the head. You don't have to torture them first, okay? Just have some mercy. Just cover the spread. Don't make it 20-point lead, and that's all I ask, man.
Fatality.
Just have mercy on their souls because the Las Vegas Raiders have no chance of upsetting that spread.
Not this team.
11.5? No.
Team's playing too good right now.
Nah. Ever heard of Luka? Fuck Luka Doncic. I knew it, man. Okay, I don't get you. King Jamie, this guy over here is always giving us a hard time because I guess we praise white quarterbacks more than black quarterbacks. But now he's talking the NBA. The first thing he mentions is a white fucking athlete. Fuck him. Nah, fuck him. You tiptoe too much, Denali. I don't understand you. Luka. Now he's gonna say no. You like black players too much in the NBA,
Europe?
huh?
Isn't he from Europe? Denali?
Oh, I guess Europeans don't count as white anymore. Is that what you're saying, Denali? Unbelievable, this guy. I love Luka, but he's a Laker, so fuck him. I don't like the Lakers. And definitely fuck LeBron James. Bronny James, he ain't worth of me saying fuck him, so.
Yeah, he got both of them.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my Lord.
Unbelievable. Well, me and you are not going to get along in basketball, Denali. I'm a certified Laker hater. I've been a Laker hater all my life. But I also hate his team, too, so it don't matter. The Celtics, too. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Lakers. Fuck Indiana Pacers. And fuck Trae Young. That's how we do it in New
And
York.
fuck the Longhorns.
Yeah. I mean, you guys won.
Fuck that.
You guys won, at least.
You funny as hell.
Well, since you've seen how we do the tower rankings, let me show you the last power rankings before the NBA playoff started. In here, you have the Minnesota T-Wolves at number 10. Then you have the Clippers, then the Pacers, then the Rockets, then the Warriors, then the Lakers, and the Knicks, then the Cavs, the Thunder, and then the Celtics.
No Lakers number one, sir. Sorry.
The Lakers were the first team eliminated from the playoffs, and this is an entire list, just so you know.
Finish him.
The Lakers were the first team to get annihilated in this playoffs, the first team to get blown out in this playoff. They were the worst team in this playoff. They should have not even been ranked. Okay.
I don't know how you could watch that atrocity. How could you watch that, Denali?
The Lakers
Last year?
The Lakers are not winning more than 44 games. I'll give them maximum. They're gonna make the 10th seed again, and they're gonna make the play-in. The play-in Lakers. LeBron's gonna win that mid-season trophy that nobody gives a fuck about.
Thanks to Gabe Vincent.
Nobody gives a damn about that mid-season trophy. You guys have an ugly-ass banner that sticks out compared to all the other golden banners from the championship Lakers dynasty era.
All our shits is
You can love the Lakers all you want to,
with
bro.
fans in the stands.
You can love the Lakers all you want to. The Lakers suck. Hollywood is going down. I don't know if you noticed, bro, but Hollywood, the devil is in Hollywood, and the Lord has abandoned Hollywood. All right, look what's happened to Diddy. Look at the wildfires. Look at all that shit. Look at all those rappers that get killed out there. I mean, I'm sorry. Hollywood is in shambles.
He said.
And you know who you could blame? You could blame the Kardashians for all that shit. You could blame the Kardashians for all that nonsense. That's why the devil don't like Hollywood. So that's why the Lakers suck, except for the Dodgers. Why can't I swear, why can't the wildfires just torch down Dodger Stadium out of all the houses that people didn't deserve?
No, it's not, Denali. Not at this point. You're looking at names.
But you're not even looking at a full year of LeBron because LeBron's missing the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season anyway.
Fatality.
You're looking at name, but you got to remember he's getting, Father Time catches up with everyone. Everyone. And that's what's happening. I'm sorry, that's what's happening. He got maybe one more year. I'll give him one more year. I think that's it. He feels like his body's going to start deteriorating because, you can only do that so much time. Golly, he's been in the league, 24 years?
Something like that.
Come on, man. And consistently staying healthy? Yeah.
Hold on. King Jamie, you still there?
Are you trying to get on?
No, I'm just going to invite him.
Okay.
In case you wanted to come on just for a few minutes before we close it out.
Oh, I think he said he's calling in the night, bro.
Oh, okay. Take care, brother.
He said wifey just did a walk by in a towel after.
Oh, never mind. He's busy. he ain't calling you tonight.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? You hear this guy?
I'm talking about on here.
He ain't calling you tonight here or anywhere. He's gonna go ham. I know what I do if my wife will walk around with a bath towel fresh out the shower. No, thank you. Fuck this computer. Fuck this podcast. I'm going over there. Like Bruce Almighty. I'm naked all of a sudden, just one fell swoop. It's daddy time. Now I saw it was a TikTok series of videos. It's a prank that guys do to their girlfriends. They're in the shower, and when they get out, they ask for the girls to give them a towel. So when the girls give it to them, they just grab them by the arm and pull them in. And you see all the girls trying their mightiest to fight. They cannot do it. Come to daddy.
3 Honda Civics with spoon engines.
My bad. I didn't mean to hit that. But we're going to call it a night here, gentlemen. We will be back on Monday to recap the Week 7 slate of the NFL. And we're going to do a live NFL fantasy, and NBA, and 3A fantasy basketball draft.
Are we still going to have a podcast, Denali? Of course we're going to still have the podcast. If you guys win. We was wrong.
Please. You think a loss of Baker Mayfield is gonna scare me from coming back here and talking shit? You crazy as hell. You must not know who I am.
Cool, nigga.
We will be here on Monday night, and we will be here letting you know. I'm telling you right now, Baker is still the MVP.
We
you
can
will
handle all
read
this
it and
smoke.
read, okay? I'm predicting this right now.
We can handle all the smoke.
We will see you then, guys. Remember, I'm 50-19 on my prediction, so Denali, I know what I'm doing, all right? So Monday we will recap, give you the money player of the week and the bum of the week.
No good loser like you bum.
Till then, motherfuckers, appreciate y'all tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment, give us your takes.
Denali, not Tuesday, Monday.
Pressures to
Monday night.
yeah, but Tuesday depending on where you're at.
Oh yeah, true. My bad.
It means to perform, react, and do use strategies in sports under rigorous environments. That's what pressure means, y'all. That's what pressure means. The only podcast reviewer has say, if you have a webcam, we'll send you a web link so we can put you on a little screen back there, hop on the mic, and talk your shit.
Finish him.
So Monday, motherfuckers, be safe and